Welcome to Faculty Feedback Forum, where the drama is less Grey's Anatomy and more academic integrity.
Right, no heart monitors here, unless you count the spikes when we talk about Policy A25.
Let's start with the blueprinting activities workshop. The excitement was palpable. There was lots of collaboration and excellent ideas put on those papers.
That's right, Casey. Some of my favorites were like the gallery walks, the mystery diagnosis role play, Jeopardy, PPE dress up, lots of fun stuff in there.
Oh man, great stuff. And Caitlin compiled all that great stuff into one handy document. We've added it into the email for you all to explore. Let's move on to classroom management. People were a big fan of you, Trevor. Faculty said the most valuable takeaways were the handouts, peer collaboration, and co-creating expectations with students.
Honestly, not shocking. Give a nurse a clipboard and a checklist and they're unstoppable.
Well, exactly. But they also said they want more strategies and activities, so the appetite is there for more hands-on tools.
Next up, Turnitin and AI. Faculty really liked the activity with the 3 papers, student written, AI written, and the blended one. I got people thinking.
And they said they wanted more time, more examples, and more training, which isn't a complaint. That's enthusiasm. We appreciate it. It means that they want to feel confident with spotting AI.
Exactly. Curiosity and caution all rolled into one. A healthy mix.
Now let's talk about the ethics card game. That was fun. Faculty had some strong opinions about AI use.
Yeah, brainstorming with AI, pretty acceptable. Skipping your anatomy readings with it, big no. Fixing grammar and chart notes, no big deal.
The real takeaway, faculty are already thinking critically about the gray areas. Some good gray areas were mock patient history prompts, having AI generate generic intake questions which students adapt for specific case studies, charting support. A nurse uses an AI grammar tool to correct spelling in her chart notes without changing medical content, and things like AI as a diagram creator in a presentation. If a student inputs information and AI creates a labeled diagram for use in a presentation, is that ethical or unethical? So the real takeaway here is that we're already critically thinking about these gray areas.
Would you use it?
For these things?
Yeah.
I think for the diagram, mind you, nursing diagrams freak me out, so the less I have to look at it, the better.
It's fair. One thing I think about through all of this is how are students supposed to know the ethical lines if we're still blurring them? It's a real gray area to figure out as a team, as a college, and onward.
One thing that's been really helpful is the AI assessment scale, where you can decide which level of AI use is appropriate for students based on the learning outcomes of each assignment. Other programs have adopted it. It could be a great tool that we see for nursing instructors in the future.
It is something we definitely need to explore.
100%.
Finally, you came to my station, which was the Rebuilding Trust After an A25 incident. In there was a Likert scale, which had a bunch of statements that you could agree or disagree to, and I found a lot of the results pretty interesting. For example, 67% of faculty said trust can't be rebuilt without structure.
And honestly, that's a strength. It shows faculty value consistency and fairness. They don't want to wing it, they want a process.
And that's where the chairs come in. They can set up the tools, flowcharts, create supports, so no one's left marking it up on the fly.
Here's another one. 90% of faculty said they need to see change in the student before trust can be rebuilt.
That makes total sense. I mean, it's not about being harsh, it's being realistic. Show me that you've grown, don't just tell me.
And that's an opportunity. Chairs can help faculty set up reflection tasks or redo assignments. That way growth is visible and trust repair becomes a success story.
73% of faculty said students should show accountability. But the reality is most students don't know what that actually looks like yet.
Right, you don't hand someone a stethoscope and expect them to be able to just run a code blue. Same with accountability. It needs to be modeled as well as taught.
Here's where it got interesting. Faculty were split on whether trust or accountability mattered more.
Which is actually still a strength. It shows that both matter equally. It's not a tug of war, it's a partnership.
Right. Think of it like coffee and cream. They work better together. Accountability and compassion can too.
Okay, here's the million-dollar question. Who should make the first move in repairing trust? Students or instructors?
Faculty were split on this, but really, either way, someone's modeling leadership.
If faculty goes first, it shows students what professionalism looks like. If the students go first, they're proving that they can step up. Either way, that's kind of a win. Well, after all that, here's what we really learned. Our instructors aren't short on passion or backbone.
Not at all. I mean, they're basically saying, give us the tools, give us the space, and let us do our thing.
These are the same people that can spot a cell phone under a desk at 30 paces away.
Or notice plagiarism faster than I see free merch in the cafeteria.
The message is pretty clear. Faculty already know how to balance compassion with accountability. They just want a little more structure so that they don't feel like they're making it up on the fly.
And that's a win, because structure's the easy part. Chairs can roll out some tools, clear up the gray zones, and boom, everyone's rowing in the same boat.
Which means students get to see what professional trust repair actually looks like. And that's the whole point of teaching them, to own their mistakes and grow from them.
And if all else fails, we'll just blame the Likert scale. I mean, neutral's basically the shrug emoji of survey answers.
So here's to strong faculty, supportive chairs, and never being neutral on coffee.